Hi, Shannon from Norse Interiors here. We all know that when you buy furniture from IKEA, you're going to have to assemble it yourself, which can really test your patience. With a few simple tips, I promise you that the installment of the hinges and doors will be a lot easier. Today, we're adding a door from Norse Interiors to a Besta cabinet, which is the same logic as if you would buy the cabinet door from IKEA. If you haven't heard of Norse Interiors before, we're the ultimate IKEA hack, making replacement components so that you can design a unique piece from your IKEA furniture. Back to the hinges. We're going to start off by attaching the Besta hinges to the door in order to mount the door to the IKEA frame. You just need a regular screwdriver for this, but if you have an electric one, it's obviously easier and faster. A tip is to start by picking apart the hinges, which might sound counterintuitive, but trust me, simply loosen the screw and pull the two pieces apart. Then you add this part to the frame using the top and bottom holes and add this part to the door. This will make it a lot easier to attach the door. The next tip is to lay down the cabinet if you don't have someone to give you a helping hand. Simply slide the door part of the hinge into the part that's already attached to the frame. Make sure that it's resting flat against each other and then tighten the screw. So now the door is hanging there, but it's most likely not leveled, and that's the thing that's clever with IKEA hinges. They are adjustable in height, depth, and width by adjusting the 3 screws on the hinge that are not used for attaching it to the frame. These 3. As you can see here, the door is too far out from the cabinet, so we have to get the door closer to the frame. This is the screw that is holding the hinge together, and by pushing the screw further into the socket, you'll move the door deeper towards the cabinet. As you can see, the door is on an even good distance to the cabinet now. Next, check if the door is centered height-wise. In this case, our door is already centered, but if it wasn't, you'd adjust this screw. Turning it to the left means that the door is adjusted downwards and vice versa. You'll see on the marking here how much you've adjusted it and in which direction, in case you get confused with right and left. The last thing to do is adjust the width and make the door hang straight. This is usually what makes the biggest difference visually. Use this screw in the middle to adjust to the left and right. This will also impact the door if it is hanging straight or not. Here, I need to raise the right side of the door since it's drooping a bit. By turning the screw to the left, the door will adjust to the right and become straight, which you can see when you look at the top corners. You might need to do this a couple of times. With small adjustments, you can achieve a perfectly leveled result. I hope you enjoyed my tips. Check out Norse Interiors if you want to know more how you can upgrade your IKEA cabinet and turn it into a high-end design piece.